This year marks the 25th anniversary of the production of Alimet feed supplement at Chocolate Bayou and the 30th anniversary of the product itself. In those 25 years, the world has changed dramatically, and the next quarter century promises to hold even more challenge and opportunity for Novus to impact the global food chain and the quality of life for millions of people. The heritage of Alimet begins in the 1950s when Monsanto began studying the potential of methionine hydroxy and the understanding of amino acids as the building blocks of protein. It was at this time that the calorie-to-protein ratio concept was developed with the goal of producing higher quality meat in less time and at lower cost. MHA first went into production at Nitro, West Virginia, and as poultry producers became more aware of the benefits of methionine, the market continued to expand. In 1977, that market changed dramatically when liquid MHA was developed, and it quickly became evident that this new form of supplemental methionine was a breakthrough. The new product needed a name, and in early 1980, a Monsanto scientist won a company-wide contest by rearranging Scrabble tiles to create the name Alimet. Alimet revolutionized the industry because in addition to the benefits of methionine, it provided better feed conversion, lower nitrogen pollution, increased efficiency, energy savings, and a reduced product loss in an easy-to-use liquid form. In 1982, ground was broken on the Alimet plant at Chocolate Bayou in Alvin, Texas. The plant started up ahead of schedule in early 1984. On June 6, 1991, a new chapter began when Novus International Incorporated was created when Mitsui and Nippon Soda acquired the Alimet and MHA businesses from Monsanto. Through the 1990s, Novus prospered on the strength of Alimet in poultry, but the company did not rest on its laurels, and continuous research, expansion of our global presence, and dedication to innovation provided the foundation for the vision of the coming millennium. Using the Alimet molecule as its cornerstone, Novus developed a broad range of solutions for the ruminant, pork, aquaculture, pet, equine, and poultry markets. The first of these new products, Activate and Mintrex, were introduced in 2004. Product development was rapid as Novus continued to respond to customers' needs and work toward our mission of feeding the world affordable, wholesome food in a sustainable manner while decreasing the environmental footprint of agriculture. Toward that vision, the Chocolate Bayou plant has expanded from 50,000 metric tons capacity to nearly 300,000 metric tons of production per year. This output supplies tens of millions of animals with their daily methionine requirement and subsequently helps to feed millions of people. In 2009, the United Nations projected that world population will exceed 9 billion people by mid-century and has called for a 100% increase in world food production by 2050. This is the challenge that Novus embraces as a leader in helping producers achieve this objective. Novus continues to invest in improved productivity and health by enabling animals to grow to their genetic potential. Alimet has dramatically increased the protein supply, allowing millions of people to consume more meat and enjoy a higher quality of nutrition in their lives. Today, more than 600 Novus employees work in over 70 nations building innovative programs to improve animal health and nutrition that help feed the world and build toward a cleaner environment for us all. Please join us in celebrating 25 years of Alimet at Chocolate Bayou with the people of Novus, who are accomplishing our mission of feeding the world wholesome, affordable food.
Listen up, people! We've been doing this for 40 years. More than 40 years. We got game. Heck, we invented this game. We're the best there is. Are you proud?
We're proud!
But you don't stay on top by resting on your laurels.
Who's Laurel?
To be the best, you've got to keep innovating. To be the best, you got to know when it's time to throw out the old playbook and go with the new game plan. What do?
Innovate!
We get up and we climb that mountain.
Climb that mountain!
Brick by brick.
Brick by... What?
It's a metaphor. We build a new game plan.
New game plan!
From the shower to the goalpost, from the kitchen to the basement, we beat them all with better ideas, with innovation. We studied, we listened, we beat them all with plays like they've never seen before. To do what?
Help us out a little.
To win with real estate professionals. To do what?
Protect that house!
To sweeten the deal and make our real estate professionals more successful. And do what?
Protect that house!
I can't hear you!
Protect that house! Protect that house! Protect that house! Protect that house!
Come on!
Protect that house! Protect
Introducing the new American Home Shield Warranty Real Estate Edition.
This is from your mother-in-law, Jan. What could it be?
It was Jack's.
A sweater for all seasons.
I made it myself.
Oh, did you find the time?
Homemade.
Hey, open mine next. It's the one with the purple bow on it.
Oh.
It's for the open road. Hey, keep fishing around. It's a two-parter. Look at that, huh? Good. Rock on, baby. Can I be the godmother?
Did you make that? Is this for real? A safe baby is a happy baby. Joey, quit using your sister as a flip-flop. Oh. Oh, precious.
Oh, a onesie.
Look at that. And it's a matching
A koozie.
set. Awesome. I want one.
You might want to check the expiration date on that.
What is that?
It's organic Peruvian emu guano. It's great for diaper rash.
Aren't they like endangered or something?
Look, honey, it's your ultrasound.
Weird, huh? I mean, good, but weird. I'm hungry.
Who's hungry? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Would you get some for us?
Yeah, I told you it was a boy, didn't I? He looks just like Jack.
Some people just don't understand what new moms want. But Enfamil Family Beginnings does. Sign up now and get up to $250 in great gifts free. Log on to enroll today.
We were about 3 or 4 months, we were still on the Montano campus. And so they kind of fit us in closets and little spaces like that. So literally I was working out of a closet.
I met Thad Simons on his first day. I actually came before him. And we put him in a closet.
And she was sitting outside my closet. And she was on the phone getting all the benefit plans set up. And I heard this screaming on the phone.
He said my voice was elevated a little bit so that he could hear it in his office.
So then I talked to Joe Privet, our president, what's going on here with this? Well, she's very passionate.
We just forged a relationship that was built on, integrity. We both have high expectations of ourselves, so we can have high expectations of the organization.
And we were a team, we were committed, and we grew worldwide, and it was a lot of fun.
I didn't work directly with Giovanni, but I heard about him, because you would hear his laughter and singing And so I love that kind of energy. So Giovanni would sing, and I'd try to dance a little bit, and Thad would look at me and Giovanni and say, "You both are nuts."
I loved it. It was crazy. There was such a passion, such an enthusiasm. You move from a state of stress, which is the announcement of your division being sold, to the engagement of creating something new. And we were a very interesting group of people, very highly, I guess, motivated and entrepreneurial. So once we knew what our destiny was at that time, we really rallied together to create something new, and it happened.
When Novus was being formed, the first president of Novus called my house one Saturday morning and said, "I'd like you to leave Monsanto and join this new company that we're forming." I did something that I never thought I would do, which was leave, at that time, the fourth largest chemical company in America to join a startup company.
It was a very exciting time. We were a small business unit inside Monsanto, and being spun out, acquired by a couple of Japanese companies. Alimet was the major product, and we also had the dry form of that, MHA, and we had Sanquin. So we had those three products that we were taking to market, but starting out from the first day, we were a global company.
Came to understand the new ownership was interested in the long term, and which is Mitsui and Nippon Soda, and that's was enough for me to take the leap of faith and join Novus.
Part of the fun was realizing that we get to make the rules.
There were just a small number of us at the beginning, and we trusted those small group of people to establish the headquarters.
I just knew that this company was going to grow and do well because the president had a vision. He knew what he wanted to do.
And so the vision, helping to feed the world wholesome and affordable food. We worked through all those different words as how those words would carry through for a long time for us.
We have an opportunity to take a product that's been very, very good, been proven, and take it out into the world, into the market, and see what we could do from there.
Being part of helping to feed the world, those are, and again, working with colleagues that are so dedicated and motivated. So that's what gets me out of bed in the morning, that and the coffee.
When you have one product and you think that you want to help feed the world, there is a stretch. But you need to have a stretch to put the thread, that should be the thread, to put all the other pieces to get there. And that's what happened.
Innovation starts with looking at something that everybody else has been looking at and seeing it differently.
You'll get sometimes a pushback in terms of, well, why can't we do it this way? That also makes me reflect on, well, maybe there is a different way to do something.
We learned from the Alimet business in poultry as to how we can be more effective with Alimet and other products going into the other species.
And when you've got the same molecule that 3 other companies have, how are you going to innovate? Well, you're going to have to look at that in a very different way than your competitors do, and consider possibilities that they would say that's a non-starter.
That's where we started. They said, what we can do with the molecule that we have? Where can we go? So one way was to develop other molecules based on our molecule.
And about 5 years ago, there was a group of people that was commissioned by Giovanni Gasparoni to develop the first Novus trace mineral product, which became Mintrex.
And we went from one product to another, so from Alimet, MHA, MFP, and Mintrex, and then being in one segment like organic trace mineral, moved to another one. Selenium yeast has nothing to do with Alimet, but is part of the same domain. And the same for adjacent market. We started with chicken because Alimet is needed in poultry, and then we move into swine, and then we move into ruminant, and today we are basically present in all different species in the world.
Novus is founded on innovation, and so we have a long history of innovation in the ways in which we have worked with our customers and the ways in which we have actually brought our products to market. But every day we need to be challenging ourselves as what can be the needs for our customers in the future.
one of Novus's greatest assets is the trust that our customers give to us. You've got to be honest with yourselves and with your customers when you've got something and when you don't have something. And so innovation and integrity are a process that can't happen separately.
We have a lot of very intelligent and hardworking and dedicated people, and I think, and very creative as well. And I think that is our competitive advantage.
If you educate your customers, then they can do better with their customers, and it just has a trickle-down effect to people.
The approach we have to science and the understanding that we bring to the science around our products and solutions, but then building that bridge to the application, to really applying that to a need that a customer has.
And make sure that we address them not by a cookie-cutter approach, but by being respectful of the different identities of the production around the world.
It cannot be from St. Louis that we're going to tell the customers all around the world what their needs are. It's only because having people locally that understand those needs and come back and tell us how we can address those needs, either through the products we already have, by developing products in research, or by acquiring other products.
That's the critical aspect of being local. Thinking global, acting local. We have to be close to our customers and understanding what they're experiencing and not assuming that we understand it from here.
We've grown very rapidly. Now we have a lot of products. And the question is what's going to come next? And how is it going to come?
We're getting to where we want to go because we wanted to be able to make an impact on the world and to do some good in the world.
Our vision is much more tied to what we do and doing something for the future.
If people follow, they get engaged, and they expand their roles, they make their job as big as they can, this is an unstoppable machine because we are onto something that is really unique in terms of strategy.
People need the products that we have, and we want it to be affordable. So we get together as an executive team, and we talk about how we can do this better.
But we need to still be thinking in terms of what's the innovation required in 5 years, in 10 years.
The Novus Scholarship Program does a lot of things in the university setting, because that's where the industry leaders are, that's where the research is happening, and that's where tomorrow's leaders and scientists come from.
We can actually see that by making a contribution to an education program in China, that we can actually be identifying potential employees for Novus. We can actually see that we will have future customers who we will have worked with already as they were students.
What I hope that will get bigger in Novus will be a more entrepreneurial spirit in different parts of the world. Train them well and make sure that we find talented around the world that will continue this growth.
So I think sustainability for Novus is still evolving, how we can do things better, more efficiently, less impact on the environment. But I think it means a lot more than that. What we do is going to make the world a better place than it was before we were there.
It's a company that lets people that are a little bit on the edge, like me, flourish.
Most important asset in Novus are people. The people who are making a difference every day in terms of serving those customer needs.
You can't have a company without good people. You can structure the company any way you want to. You can have the best products in the world, but unless you invest in the people and give them the tools that they need to really perform at their very best, you are not going to make it.
I keep telling everybody the boundaries of your job is you are defining the boundaries of your job. You can make your job as big as you want.
It's all about giving everybody an equal opportunity, and then you, the employee, have to decide what you're going to do with that opportunity.
So you have the opportunity to be creative, you have the opportunity to try to use your brain and think beyond the ordinary. And I think from Thad down, there's a real system in the company, a culture that encourages that.
So many of the employees have been around for a very long time, and so I think there is that feeling of family, and I think the new people are embracing that as well.
The people who will do well or do well in Novus are the people that have passion and curiosity.
Well, Giovanni says we want people who are curious. And I believe that too, that you want people that are always asking the question, why is that?
The vision is critical to the commitment that you see of the Novus people. It's about being part of something that's bigger than yourself, something that's going to be there when you're not.
We're accomplishing a mission that's important, and it's a long-lasting mission, and it's involving helping to feed the people of the world.
We are in Africa to help the few guys to make a chicken which is cheaper, or allow more people to eat chicken instead of once every other month, once every month, and then once every 2 weeks, and now every week. And now it gets into every day. And when it gets into that level, the health of the people will improve.
We need to be continuing to live up to our vision, helping to feed the world, wholesome and affordable food, and improve the quality of life.
Today, people relate to that vision. Today, people believe in it. And it was funny because we saw that maturing, at least I realized that or witnessed that in the last 5 years. See how people really, in even the new hire, they believe in it. This is the reason why they come to Novus.
We're getting to where we want to go because we wanted to be able to make an impact on the world and to do some good in the world. Not to say that we don't want to make money. That's our, we owe that to the stakeholders. We want to make money. But if you do things for the right reason, you're going to make money at it.
So the vision of Novus to me means that we can make a real difference in the nutrition and health of the people around the world. If you can actually see the difference over the 5 and 10-year period in the nutrition and well-being of people around the world, and this is what we set out to do 20 years ago.
We have a place that's very important in addressing a basic human need. We all need to be able to have adequate nutrition every day, and Novus has a fundamental role in helping to achieve that vision.